welcome to a surprise video to you and to me, because I came home today, October 20th, to this. Now, as we all know, the icon box comes out in November. We haven't made our choices yet. We will do that the 1st of November. So what, ladies and gentlemen, is this? I have no idea, but we're gonna open it together and figure it out. Okay, ready? Y'all get the first look.
It's foam and paper.
There we go. That's your first look. It has the Ipsy Icon Box August 2025. I didn't get the August 2025.
Oh.
What in the world? I mean, I know they charged me for my icon box when I signed up in September for the October boxy charm. Did they just decide to randomly send me an August one? Because this all looks like stuff I saw. I don't know. But we're going to go through it, and this will be a giveaway video. So we're starting out with a brand I very much want to try. This is the LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. I don't love LMS because I've never tried LMS, but it's a brand that has been on my to try list. Smells like tea tree oil, but that's what it looks like.
Means it's gonna be strong smell.
It's very soft.
Hi, Lucy.
It is a cleansing balm, so I probably should have like washed my hands with it. But it's very soft going on, and yeah, we'll give it a try. Let's see what it costs. It is full size, of course, and it goes for $42. If you don't know, the icon box costs about $60 a quarter, and it replaces your glam bag or icon or boxy charm for that month. I have not looked. I will, obviously, before I post this, to see if these were items from the August, which I'm guessing they are, or what the heck happened. So up next we have something from Origins, Utopia. It's consciously packaged. I don't know anything other than that. What is it? Peptide Plumping Apple Cream. Smells like peptides. I do not smell any apple. I'm going to take a little bit off the top and just rub it into my hand. It's very soft and watery. It is $54. Now, obviously, these aren't necessarily going to be things I would have picked for myself because no picking was done. Okay, up next we have an Amika Superfruit Star Lightweight Hairstyling Oil. I'm not going to test this, but I don't really style my hair as much as I love Amika. So this will be the giveaway for this video. If you'd like to enter, just fill out the form linked below. There are a few rules. You have to be 18 and up. You have to live somewhere I can ship to from the United States, which as of now is everywhere, but we all know things change on a dime. 1 entry per household per video that I add something to the giveaway. You and your roommate cannot both enter. Pick one of you, split it up if you win. And the last rule is if you find some way to push the odds in your favor unfairly, you are banned from this and all future giveaways, and I will have to make a new rule, and it will be named after your YouTube username. So please, play fair. This is a $32 product, so it takes the value of our giveaway from $250 to $280. So that's a heck of a giveaway. Get in it, go back, watch my old videos, get in those. And I don't think I've added any hair stuff, and I sure as heck haven't added any Amika, because I love Amika. It is one of my favorite hair brands. If it's not something I will use, it's better to be passed on. So up next, we have a translucent setting powder from Laura Mercier. I have never tried this brand. It's another one that I am excited to try. And it is, yeah, and I actually needed a translucent setting powder. I was almost out of my Shiseido, and I have been using it very sparingly. Let's see. It's got the little tape thingy over the squares. I always have the hardest time getting that up because my nails aren't long enough right now. I go through phases where I have really long nails and then I bite them all short. Then I have really short nails and ignore them for a while, and then I get really long nails, and etc, etc, etc. I do better when I keep them painted. Problem is I just don't do that often. Okay, so I've tapped just a little in the lid. Yeah, it's very soft, it's very nice, and it's translucent. So seems to be as advertised. We will see how it works on a full face of makeup at some point. Probably tomorrow, because I have a doctor's appointment in the morning and a doctor's appointment in the afternoon, so I took the whole day off, so I'll be home from like 10 to 2. Get some stuff done. Alright, up next we have First Aid Beauty, which I love. Their colloidal oatmeal cream. I will sing the praises of it forever, because this rash that I get when I have a flare-up, it made it go away like 10 times faster than normal. I even made Wolf rub some on for me, because the rash I get it in is a somewhat hardish place to see, so he kind of had a better way of viewing to see where it needed to go. In lupus, you get a rash on your cheeks. Whatever I have also gives you a rash on your cheeks, just not these cheeks. It's super fun. This is not that, however. This is a retinol complex serum designed for sensitive skin. Retinol and sensitive skin, not things that generally go together. Let's see what it looks like. Looks white. Smells like retinol. Retinol always smells the same. I don't have any makeup on, so I figured I'd just, you know, let's just see how it feels. Very creamy. I mean, retinol doesn't bother me. I've been wearing retinol 3 to 5 days a week for 9 months now. So it really doesn't do anything to my skin. I don't think my skin is overly sensitive. But that feels really nice. Always willing to try another retinol. Up next, we have yet another brand that I've never tried that I really want to try. And that is Makeup by Mario. This is a soft glow highlighter. So let's see what it looks like. It's in the shade Pearl. Ooh, that is a pretty one. It's kind of like a soft gold. That's what it looks like on the finger, and then let's see it on the skin. Okay, you don't see it a whole lot on the skin, but it is picking up and reflecting light. It's kind of a subtle highlighter, which is not something in my repertoire. So I'm kind of excited to try that for more workday looks. And last but not least is another brand that I love, but I have only tried their foundation, which is amazing, and that is Il Makiage. This looks like an eyeshadow palette. It is. Now I have tried one other thing for Il Makiage. Where is it? Where are any of my face palettes? So this was the Il Makiage palette I got in my November 2024 icon box. And as I'm sure you can tell by looking at it, I have not used it much because it's not just a super awesome palette. This is an eyeshadow palette, so I'm hoping for more and better. It's very much nude colors, but I like that you get a couple of shimmers and then the full kind of shade to do a nude look. We're gonna do just real quick. I don't have any primer or anything on, but I'm gonna do just a real quick eye with it and see what we can do, eh? No, I'm not Canadian. I just say A because I had a husband that did, because he was from Buffalo, and I pick up a little something from everybody I've ever known. It becomes part of my vocabulary, no matter how much I want it to go away. Like I have picked up from Wolf, how does that sound? You say, how does that sound all the time, and I have picked that up from you.
Yeah, sorry.
It's okay. I don't mind. I don't remember what I picked up from my other husband because I try very, very hard to forget him. These are dark. Very, very dark. Even the moderate one is like a lot darker than I would have put there if I'd known how dark it was. Let's end up with this lighter thing here and hope that it calms it all down. So I'm pretty much using the bottom row of this. Now let's take a blender and see if we can get it to smooth out and not be quite so dark. It's not bad. Blend it up a little bit. They blend well. They have lots of pigment. So I'm not upset about this at all. I actually quite like it. Okay, now we're gonna go in with the absolute lightest. See if it'll work to just kind of finish it off and shape my eyes. It's a little darker than my skin tone, so I need to be careful with it, but it does work. And now for the finishing touch, we're gonna take just a little bit of the light gold shimmer and put it on the inside. Take my blender. Yeah, I like it. What do you think? Good? I mean, it's a little yellow, so I probably wouldn't use it for this part of the eye again. I would probably stick with my beauty creations moving forward. But I mean, it's not bad at all. If I had actual full face of makeup on, it would blend easier. But I don't. I don't even have primer on. I just kind of did my eyes. And that is really dark on camera. The eye itself looks really nice. So I'm excited. Always a good thing to get another eyeshadow palette. You can't have enough of them in my opinion. But this still, oh, there's another item in here. What the heck? Did I finally, I finally got a Fenty Beauty that's not like, oh yay, a lip balm that doesn't have any color or anything, or tell me if I actually like their makeup. No, this is an actual Fenty Beauty lipstick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I got 8 items, so it's a normal icon box. Man, it is sealed up good. So much for not destroying the box. We destroyed the box. So here's the lipstick. I really like the design of it. It's very pretty. That's a neat color. So let's see how it looks. Look. Smells like chocolate. I love when my makeup smells like chocolate. I really like that color. It's very subtle, but it adds just a little bit extra pink. And I realize I have been forgetting to write down prices, so hold on, I'll be right back. So just to go over everything with their prices one more time. We have the Il Makiage Shade Addict eyeshadow palette. It costs $68 for an 8-pan eyeshadow palette. It's nice. It ain't that nice, but that's what it goes for. The Fenty Beauty, it's actually a high shine lip gloss, and it is $26. The Origins Youthopia Peptide Plumping Apple Cream is $54. LMS Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm is $42. The Amika that's going into the giveaway is $32. The First Aid 3% Retinol Complex Serum is $48. The Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder is $43. And the Makeup by Mario highlighter is $38. So add all of that together, and this mystery box that I don't know why I got is valued at $351. I mean, okay. I have to do some research, so Editor Bell will be coming in here to tell you if it was the August box that I randomly got sent, even though I signed up for the October box in September. So nowhere near August. I should not have gotten an August box. I don't know why I might have, but okay. Or is this, did I magically get added to their PR list? I don't know. If so, yay. But I would, you know, or is this my fall icon box and I just don't get to choose anymore? I would be disappointed if it's that. Not gonna lie. If we lose our ability to choose, I will be very sad. Now, the fall icon box has a lot of Natasha Denona. So I have a hard time believing that I would, one, be added to their PR list with no warning whatsoever, And 2, that they would send me a PR box for next month's Icon box that doesn't have Natasha Diona in it. Because that is their big brand for November. So I'm guessing that for some reason, since I signed up for the BoxyCharm with the Icon upgrade, they went ahead and charged me and sent me for August for no frickin' reason. And that would explain why I paid for both my Icon box and my BoxyCharm in September. But that is frustrating, and there's going to be a conversation about that, because in no way, shape, or form should I have gotten the August Icon box when I signed up in mid to late September, because I wanted to wait until I was 100% sure I wouldn't get September's box. So like I signed up September 30th, like right on the line, so that I could still choose my items for October, but I wouldn't get September's box. But yet I get August Icon. Not sure why. Hi everybody, Editor Bell here. So, like I said, I had no idea where this box came from, but it looked an awful lot like the August box, because I still watch openings even when I'm not subscribed. So I did some research, and it is indeed the August box. And it wasn't sent to me as a gift because, hey, you're back. When I signed back up to get my Ipsy Extra, I signed up in October, or at the end of September. And it said, be first in line to get your November Icon, although it's now called Ultimate. And I screenshotted it to show, because I have learned with Ipsy, trust, but document. And when I emailed them saying, hey, what is this? They said, well, we had a few boxes left from August, so we thought you would like that. So we sent you an August box, and you're going to get your November one. You'll be charged for it November 1st. I said, no, 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 no. You're not charging me again for my November. I'm not paying for the leftovers that nobody wanted. Now, I'm going to tell you, they're good leftovers. They're good items. But the email I got back said, well, we did use your questionnaire. No, you didn't. Because there are several items in there that I specifically say I don't like on my questionnaire. Now, you're going to get some items on your questionnaire that you don't like regardless. But to get a box that I didn't get to pick any item, that had several items in it that were on my please don't send list, and then to be told, well, we just decided we were going to charge you $70 for leftovers and then charge you again for the November box? No, no, Ipsy. No, you're not. You see, Ipsy claims that all of their decisions for what to put in your box are based on your questionnaire. I'm going to link a video below that proves otherwise. Alexandria Ryan tested this theory several years ago. And she got very, very similar items no matter how she answered. She did 3 bags or 3 boxes, whatever it was. One she answered as, please give me all the skincare. One she answered as, I like very natural makeup. And one she answered as, I'm adventurous, let's try shit. She did not get what she asked for. She got one thing, like she got the items she picked, but the other stuff was a mixed bag. It was not tailored to her choice. One item, if I'm remembering correctly, because it's been a couple years since I've watched this, one item in each bag was like tailored to her choice. So it's like they use a couple, like one question a month, and then you get the kit that fits that one question. And the other items may or may not. So I will link her video below where she experimented and tested this. She actually tested it for several months. So the one I link may not show how random it can be, but I watched multiple videos of her doing this. And over time, there wasn't much of a difference. And so I wrote, when I said, no, that's not what I signed up for, I got an answer back that said, this may not be what you were hoping for, but this is what you're going to get. So I said, okay, let me tell you what you're going to get. I will be filing a chargeback with my bank because I did not get what I was paid for. And I have proof that when I signed up, it said be first in line for November's box. That implies the $70 you took from me was paying for November's box. Second, I will be posting this on my YouTube, letting them know what's going on. Third, this will be the last box I get because I'll be damned if you charge me $70 for leftovers. That's bull crap. Magically, after I sent that email, I got credit for my November Ultimate box to be sent free of charge. So I'm going to still stay with Ipsy. I just want this to kind of be a buyer beware. Be prepared to fight because sometimes they're going to do stupid crap like send you leftovers and call it a brand new box and charge you $70 for it. And you need to be ready to argue. Now, if you give them pushback, they will fix it and do what they're supposed to. But you shouldn't have to fight for what you paid for. And I'm disappointed in Ipsy. The last thing I'm going to say in this video is we are definitely not having an icon in the Ultimate box in November, which is fine. Instead, they're calling it Ipsy Ultimate, the Natasha Denona Edition. And a lot of the items that are going to be available are Natasha Denona brand. If you've never used Natasha Denona, she is a fabulous brand. I have mixed feelings about her eyeshadows, but that's because the only eyeshadow kit I've ever gotten from her is colors I don't like. It's all very light neutrals. This time, they've kind of posted all of the previews now. They posted the last one today. There are 4 palettes, I think, and 2 of them look really cute. Like the Natasha Denona Retro Glam looks gorgeous. I would love to play with that. They also have a lipstick, a high glam concealer, high gen skincare infused glow beautifier. They have a couple of lipsticks. There's also some other brands that are going to be in it. There's 8 Faces, Living Proof, Dr. Jart, which is a very expensive one, Rhode Isle, which you know is one of my favorites. There's the Natasha Denona Glimmer Gloss. There's Persona Cosmetics, and they're back with another Tatcha. Will I be choosing the Tatcha that I had such high hopes for the first time I got Tatcha? Will I be choosing this one to see if it makes up for it? Not if I have any choice, because it's a cleansing balm, and we all know I have way too many cleansing stuff, which is one of the reasons I know they did not use my questionnaire to fill that box, because it has 2 cleansers in it. When I say, please rarely send me cleansers, you can't say never. You can only say rarely, occasionally, or lots. And I said rarely. Another thing, there's a Salt and Stone body lotion, which I would love to try. I've heard so much about Salt and Stone lately. Saie Beauty, multi-use cream and highlighting blush. Okay. There's also another 5 cents. November is where I got my 5 cents. It is my all-time favorite perfume. This is not that one. It is the Happy Tears Eau de Perfume. But I would love to try another Happy 5 cents, whatever the hell it is. So I am really excited about the November box. I think there's a lot of good items. I love that it's kind of a Natasha Denona takeover because she's good. I don't like the colors of the palette I have, but I like the formula. And there's the Retro Eyeshadow Palette, which is all pinks and mauves. Very, very pretty. There is the Yucca Eyeshadow Palette, which is a lot of oranges and a teal. I think it would be pretty, but I don't want it. I have all of those colors from other brands, and I'm good. There's only 3 palettes revealed. There may be more. And then the Retro Glam is very 1950s, that pink and teal vibes. I love it. So I would be very happy to get one of the palettes. With my luck, I'm going to get the Yucca one. But even that one, I like the colors. They're just colors I already have. And I'd rather get colors I don't have. So anyways, that's what's happening with that box. That's why I got this box. It is now a free box. Or my next Ultimate is a free box. But keep your eye on Ipsy. They will scam you if you let them, but if you push them back, they will treat you the way they're supposed to. That's just kind of a buyer beware with Ipsy. In my experience, that is how they have been since day one. They occasionally screw things up. If you push them, they will fix it. So, there you go. That's my update. Now I can edit this and actually post it because I was afraid to post it until I knew what I was going to have to do. Bye, guys.